Have you ever felt like life has put a wall so high in front of you that climbing it seems impossible? Have you ever been overwhelmed by challenges that left you feeling powerless and defeated? I understand that feeling because I've been there. My name is Vujicic, and I was born without arms and legs. Many people look at me and assume my life is full of limitations. They think my circumstances define me, that I'm trapped in a body that can't achieve much. But let me tell you something today. It's not about what you don't have. It's about what you do with what you've been given. And the truth is, we all have what it takes to be unstoppable. When I was growing up, I struggled to accept myself. I questioned why I was born this way. I battled depression and even considered giving up completely. But in those moments of darkness, I realized something profound. My value isn't based on my physical abilities or the opinions of others. My worth comes from within, from the purpose I was created for. And I discovered that life is not about waiting for the challenges to go away, but about learning how to face them with courage, hope, and determination. Challenges come in many forms. For some, it's physical limitations or health issues. For others, it's financial struggles, relationship breakdowns, or a sense of failure. But no matter what you're facing today, I want you to know that every challenge contains the seeds of a triumph. It's not the obstacle itself that determines your success. It's your attitude, your choices, and your willingness to rise above it. I remember the first time I decided to try something that seemed impossible. I was terrified of failure. But I realized that if I didn't at least try, I would always live with regret. So I pushed myself out of my comfort zone. I learned to swim. I learned to surf. I even went skydiving. And you know what I discovered? Every time I overcame a fear or a challenge, I grew stronger, I became more confident, more resilient, and more unstoppable. The same is true for you. When you step out in faith and courage, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. But let's be real, turning challenges into triumphs isn't easy. It requires effort, patience, and a mindset shift. First, you have to change the way you see obstacles. Instead of viewing them as barriers, see them as opportunities. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every difficulty is a chance to learn, to grow, and to discover your true strength. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. One of the most powerful lessons I've learned is the importance of gratitude. It's easy to focus on what we don't have or what's going wrong in our lives, but when we choose to be thankful for what we do have, our perspective changes. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's missing to what's possible. It gives us the strength to keep going even when the road is tough. So take a moment right now to think about something you're grateful for. It could be your health, your family, your talents, or simply the fact that you're alive. Gratitude is the foundation of triumph. Another key to overcoming challenges is perseverance. You see, success isn't about never falling, it's about getting up every time you fall. Life will knock you down, but don't stay down. Get back up, keep moving forward. Even small steps in the right direction will lead to progress over time. And remember, you don't have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, who encourage you, and who remind you of your potential when you forget it yourself. Faith has been my anchor through every storm. For me, faith means trusting that God has a plan for my life, even when I don't understand it. It means believing that my challenges serve a purpose, that they can be used to inspire and uplift others. Your faith might look different from mine, but whatever you believe in, hold on to it. Let it guide you, strengthen you, and give you hope. One of the most beautiful things about turning challenges into triumphs is that it not only transforms your life, but also impacts the lives of others. When you overcome adversity, you become a source of inspiration and hope for those around you. Your story can encourage someone who's struggling. Your courage can remind them that they're not alone. And your triumph can show them what's possible. I've had the privilege of speaking to millions of people around the world, sharing my journey and hearing their stories. And one thing I've learned is that we all have a unique purpose. Your challenges are not a mistake. They are part of your story, part of your mission. And when you embrace that, you become unstoppable. Think about a butterfly for a moment. Before it can spread its wings and fly, it has to go through the struggle of breaking out of its cocoon. That struggle is what gives it the strength to soar. In the same way, your struggles are shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for something greater. Don't give up in the middle of the process. Trust that the pain you're going through now will lead to the triumphs you'll celebrate later. You might be thinking, Nick, you don't know what I'm going through. My challenges are too big, my pain is too deep, and you're right. I don't know your specific situation. But what I do know is that you are stronger than you think. You have more potential than you realize. And you are not alone in this journey. Whether it's through faith, family, or community, there is always someone who cares about you and wants to help you succeed. So what does it mean to be unstoppable? It means refusing to let fear, doubt, or failure hold you back. It means choosing hope over despair, perseverance over giving up, and gratitude over resentment. It means believing in yourself and the purpose you were created for. And most importantly, it means taking action. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect circumstances. Start where you are with what you have and watch how your efforts multiply. As I wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought: your life is a gift. Your challenges are part of that gift. They may not always feel like it, but they are opportunities for growth, for transformation, and for triumph. So don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to fail. And don't be afraid to try again. You have the power to turn your challenges into triumphs and to live a life that inspires others. Remember, the journey won't always be easy, but it will always be worth it. You were created with a purpose, and no obstacle is too great to stop you from fulfilling it. You are unstoppable. Now go out there and show the world what you're capable of.